Now in Good Morning Northwest, breaking news as California's most destructive windstorm in a decade set off now 4 major fires that are tearing through Southern California. We're tracking the latest information.
And an alert for your morning commute. We got some fresh snow early this morning, and I'm tracking what's next in your forecast.
The civil rights issue of our time or a threat to public education. We're talking school choice in Idaho and who's taking sides. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Glad you're starting your day with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Wednesday, January 8th. Welcome to it. We got Matt Gray in this morning who's tracking our morning commute. And Matt said you have some flakes flying out there in some areas.
Yeah, we do still have some flakes flying in North Idaho. You can see the snowflakes very briefly in the lights here along in the Hayden area and Highway 95 in the Coeur d'Alene area. So still some snow in Coeur d'Alene. We have seen conditions that will last to 40 minutes or so calm considerably in Spokane as a quick moving weather system has dropped anywhere from about a ½ inch to up to 2 inches of snow across the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene metro region. You can see here on the radar picture still some light snow showers and flurries in parts of Spokane County, but most of the action now is on the Idaho side of our state line here, and that is going to continue for at least about the next 30 minutes before we start to see things calm down even more considerably. There's also a decent amount of snow across the Idaho-Palouse. Things wrapping up on the Washington side south of I-90 here, so give it about another 30 to 40 minutes and we'll really start to see some notable improvements. This is a track over the next 2 hours. This is a very fast-moving system. Things were dry at about 3 a.m. and so as fast as it showed up, it will leave, but it is going to leave behind some snowy weather conditions for your morning commute. Here's 4 things to know about your forecast. We'll talk about that Friday snow coming up.
Matt, thanks. Well, we're starting with breaking news out of Southern California. We now know that 4 dangerous fires are burning near the Los Angeles area, the flames being pushed by powerful winds overnight. Now, the largest and most dangerous fire is burning in the Pacific Palisades section of LA. And
this morning, more than 3,000 acres have burned in the Pacific Palisades and hundreds of homes are threatened. Hannah Joy has been tracking the very latest information for us. And just within the last hour, you got some new information.
That's right, Robin. I just learned that a new fire has just broken out in Riverside County. Yesterday, we reported that a windstorm would target Southern California. We also warned you that dry conditions could create an extremely dangerous fire, and overnight it did. This morning, firefighters are battling new fires. It's 4 to be exact, near Pasadena, Sylmar, Riverside County, and the largest in the Pacific Palisades. Take a look. New video shows the Palisades Charter High School burning. Several homes and businesses are also on fire. Right now, we don't have word on how many homes and buildings have burned, but 30,000 people are still under mandatory evacuation orders. Officials say because of the high winds, this fire is really hard to fight.
The fire is being fueled by a combination of strong winds and surrounding topography, which is making it extremely challenging for our personnel that are assigned to this incident.
As you can see here on Sunset Boulevard, drivers were forced to abandon their cars after getting stuck in traffic trying to evacuate the fire zone.
When we got in the car to go, and then all the cars were abandoned, so I had nowhere to go, so I just had to get out of my car and start walking. The smoke is so bad.
Then about 30 miles away, a second fire broke out called the Eden Fire. This is happening in the hills above Pasadena. It started with winds up to 80 miles per hour. Overnight, it exploded to 1,000 acres. This morning, evacuation orders just expanded. The third fire, the Hearst Fire, is burning near Sylmar, actually. That is estimated at 500 acres this morning. Officials say this is the worst windstorm in more than a decade. None of these fires are contained. So far, firefighters have not been able to get air support because of the high winds. They are now forced to fight the fire from the ground. I will continue to keep you updated throughout the morning. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. Well, the Spokane Fire Department and the Washington State Department of Natural Resources are helping communities get ready for our wildfire season. Crews cleared out bushes near the Sans Souci West Mobile Home Park they say are extremely flammable. Because of how close they are to the homes there, fire crews say one spark could cause the entire park to go up in flames. The Department of Natural Resources says now is a great time for anyone to get their homes ready for wildfire season.
That green shrub next to your house may actually be a major fire hazard, as well as pine needles in the deck or in the eaves. And just little things like that are really important for landowners to be aware of to reduce their risk.
Now, clearing pine needles and small twigs from branches from your property, no matter where you live, is always a good idea. The Department of Natural Resources offers free wildfire-ready plans and assessments on its website. Well, investigators are searching for whoever is responsible for lighting new fires at 2 apartment complexes on Spokane's South Hill.
And Monday's fires are just the latest in a recent string of arsons in South Hill neighborhoods. Here's a better look at where this happened. Someone set fire to 2 trash cans at the Trestle Creek Apartments off Regal and 53rd Avenue and lit a dumpster fire at the Regal Village Apartments across the street. Less than a month ago, someone set 5 other fires. One of them took out a garage at the Trestle Creek Apartments. The Spokane Fire Department is sharing things you can do to protect your family if someone targets your trash.
If you can, keep your garbage cans away from the house, away from other structures. Certainly keep the lids closed on those if you can. That will help buy some time. That fire will smolder in there if the lid is closed.
Justin DeReuter with Spokane Fire also says it's a smart move to keep your bins locked up in your garage if you can. He pointed out that these crimes tend to be opportunistic. If you spot anything suspicious or see a fire starting, don't hesitate to call 911. School choice is on its way to the Idaho State legislative session.
While proponents call it the civil rights issue of our time, critics say it's a threat to public education. School choice lets parents use state funds to help pay for private tuition, homeschooling, or any other education option that is best for their child. Some are fearful of the education inequality this could cause for students in rural areas.
It's taking public dollars that could be and should be invested in public schools and giving it to people so that they can pay for private school tuition and other private school education expenses.
During yesterday's State of the State and Budget address, Governor Brad Little expressed support for this system, proposing $50 million to further expand school choice. According to lawmakers pushing for this initiative, a student could receive a credit of up to $5,000 or $7,500 if they have special needs or a disability. The North Idaho College Workforce Training Center is expanding its programs to the NIC Sandpoint Center.
The hope is to provide greater access to career-building opportunities for those living in Idaho's northernmost counties. While the college hopes to expand all of its programs there, its initial offerings are primarily related to the healthcare industry. Courses like medical assistant apprenticeship, phlebotomy, and more will now be offered to the community in Bonner and Boundary counties. All these courses give students the hands-on training they need to enter the workforce.
We are all short-term trainings, certifications, and licensures programs. So coming out of our programs, you're ready to go to work. They're short-term, they're not 4 years, they're not 2 years. Usually they could be up to a semester, but they're mostly 7 to 8 weeks and you're ready to go.
Bonner General Health tells 4 News Now it's excited for this expansion and hopes to work with the new students soon, and are hopeful this will help the healthcare shortage hospitals are experiencing across the state. For more information about the programs, visit KXLY.com. Good morning, Northwest time is now 8 minutes after 6 o'clock.
Checking back in with Matt Gray, who's in for Mark this morning as you're heading out the door. Some stuff you're definitely going to want to know.
Oh, yeah. We got some snow overnight, and in some cases, the snow is still falling. We're getting close to 2 inches in some parts of Kootenai County because of this snow. So you can see the snow stopped in Spokane, but we got another round we're tracking later this week. That's coming up in your forecast.
The Spokane River's already running low, but a section will be drawn down even more. Coming up, the invasive weed causing Avista to drop water levels and what it hopes will happen when it does.
Being able to defend yourself in the event of an emergency is a very important skill, and you can learn it here at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu in Post Falls. We're telling you all about the academy coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now weather is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Casino Resort Hotel.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. I want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you want to do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. Coeur d'Alene Casino. But winning is just the beginning.
All right, it's going to be another good day. Hey, it's cold out, you guys. Families are freezing. They deserve better than that. Let's show them how business should be done. All right, guys, have a great day. Need anything, let me know. Okay, Fixed Rider is free, baby. You know Zags are going all the way this year, right?
Yeah, I do.
Big day. No heat calls, right? We haven't been voted #1 for nothing, you guys. We've worked really hard to earn these customers' trust, and let's show them that we are the best company in town, okay?
Who isn't looking for extra ways to save some money these days, right? I'm always looking for new ways to save, but I haven't found anything better than my Ascend checking account. It's a free account that offers 3.5% of your average monthly balance. That could feed your coffee obsession for 2 weeks. Not only am I earning money, but it also has all the best features of a checking account. What's not to love?
Open your P1FCU checking account at p1fcu.org and start earning today.
Are you looking for a good time to replace your carpets or give your kitchen or bathroom an upgrade?
Well, right now we are celebrating the new year by giving you 20% off the installation to make your home more beautiful in 2025.
Are you looking for a great place to get a great workout and crush those New Year's resolution goals? Let's go! Join now and strive to thrive in 2025 at Move Fitness.
Join the movement. Did you know that Spokane Hyperbaric Center uses oxygen to reduce pain, inflammation, and swelling?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that hyperbaric oxygen therapy promotes new blood vessel growth, fights infection, and releases more stem cells from your bone marrow?
I didn't know that.
Would you like to know if Spokane Hyperbaric Center is the right choice for you? Go to hyperbarichope.com to find out.
Spokane Hyperbaric Center gave us hope. And now you know.
Papa Murphy's new cheesy stuffed crust pizza. Made fresh by us, baked fresh by you. It's the hottest, meltiest stuffed crust pizza you'll ever have. Starting at $13.99.
It is 6:11. Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Las Vegas police say a driver who exploded a Tesla Cybertruck outside the Trump International Hotel last week used artificial intelligence to plan the blast.
Police say the active duty U.S. Army Green Beret used ChatGPT to get information on how to conduct his plot. Authorities did not say what answers the chatbot gave about his searches about explosives, firearms, and how to buy a cell phone without providing personal information. The soldier fatally shot himself shortly before the truck exploded, and 7 other people were injured.
The 3 devastating wildfires we've been telling you about, caused by tornado-strength winds in California, just one example of shocking weather around the U.S. this week. Forecasters say Texas and the southeast could get inches of snow before Friday. Texas power officials say the grid is adequate for a short winter storm after a massive outage during that 2021 cold snap. Farther north, states from the central U.S. to the East Coast are still struggling after a deadly storm.
Yeah, some of the weather working through our area right now, headed down towards the south central U.S. Here, we got some slick side roads from the fresh snow we saw earlier this morning. There's more snow on the way for Friday.
Avista plans to start lowering the Spokane River water level this week to try to help control an invasive weed.
Yeah, it'll start by decreasing the water by a foot a day between the Long Lake Dam and the 9 Mile Dam. That'll help expose and dry out some of the shore where some of the Eurasian water milfoil grows. The weed forms thick mats in shallow areas of water, quickly growing and spreading to block sunlight and killing off native aquatic plants that fish and other species rely on for food and shelter. It's now 6:13.
Accusations of harassment within the Meade High School football team. Coming up a little later here on Good Morning Northwest, who's taking over the investigation and what it could cost the school district.
And a Post Falls business empowering women and children to stand up for themselves with confidence. Allison Martinez is live at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu in Post Falls with a story coming up.
When you get injured in a car accident, you're going to have to fight with a big insurance company
who make huge profits by paying out small settlements.
That's when you call Russell and Hill.
Call 800-LAW-0842.
An alternative to pills, Voltaren is a clinically proven arthritis pain relief gel which penetrates deep to target the source of pain with non-steroidal anti-inflammatory medicine directly at the source. Voltaren, the joy of movement.
Life is an opportunity to grow, to feel, to excel. Life moves at its own pace, daring you to keep up. Life pushes you to be better and to go farther. Life has you here. We're just here to help.
Once again, it's time for Kerner Furniture's annual January clearance sale. Everything in the store is reduced for clearance, and there's never been a better time to buy. Kerner Furniture's January clearance sale. It's time.
If you remember this commercial, it might be time for some new furniture.
And with the Kerner clock ticking, it's the perfect time during our January clearance sale.
Time for a new Lazy Boy recliner at the lowest prices in town? We've got a few.
Find time to come into Kerner Furniture during our January clearance sale.
Clock's ticking.
I'm Mark Peterson, the Extreme Team and Horizon Credit Union, ready to take on our next job. If you know of a project that needs an Extreme Team makeover, go to KXLY.com to nominate it. Our thanks to Horizon Credit Union for sponsoring the 4 News Now Extreme Team.
Lather, rinse, repeat. It never feels like enough. It's not your products, it's your water. Culligan water softeners prevent damaging hard water buildup, revitalizing your hair and skin. Upgrade your routine with Culligan.
Childcare costs are breaking budgets and funding has dried up, leaving families desperate. I'm Kirsten O'Connor. I'll show you the solutions on the way and what's being done to help families right now. I'm Getting Answers, Thursday on 4 News Now.
Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2025 inventory. Friday through Sunday. Kootenai County Fairgrounds, Coeur d'Alene. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2025 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Kootenai County Fairgrounds, Coeur d'Alene. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
If you've been in a wreck with a big truck,
you can bet the trucking company has a lot of lawyers working for them.
That's when you call Russell & Hill
to make sure you get all the money you deserve.
Call 800-LAW-0842.
4 News Now is brought to you by Carpet Barn.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. Time right now is 6:17. A Post Falls business is on a mission to promote self-empowerment.
Gracie Jiu-Jitsu teaches self-defense tactics to men, women, and children. Allison Martinez is live there showing us what the school's all about.
Yes, good morning. I'm joined by Amanda and Hernando this morning. They are the co-owners and instructors here at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Can you guys give us a little bit of a crash course on what your academy is all about?
Yeah, so here at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Post Falls, we teach Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Women Empowered is one of the programs that we teach within our academy, and we focus on the most common threat scenarios women typically face today in our society and how to overcome them. As far as our Gracie Jiu-Jitsu program, we start as young as 3 years old all the way to 99.
Amazing. And in the downtime here, I've been practicing, I've been training a little bit, so we're going to give it our best shot. I'm going to trade places with you, you'll narrate, and I'm going to do a little demo here. So we're here.
I'm here, and as you pull, so I can't pull you into isolation. Good.
Perfect.
Forward.
So typically what we might see in a scenario like this is the predator is trying to pull the target into isolation. The target may try to pull wildly her arm out. The reality is that may or may not work, especially if the predator is bigger and stronger than her. She also might try to punch his face. That's a pretty common thing that we see, but the problem is she instantly loses her base. So what we're gonna see now is Allison is gonna break down and she's gonna shuffle her feet in, leaning her head back, driving her elbow towards his forearm, creating an impossible angle and breaking her wrist free from his control.
Awesome. Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you. Thank you guys. And if you want to learn tactics like this, there's a seminar. Can you quickly tell us what we need to know to attend?
Yes, so this Saturday at 3 p.m., January 11th, we're going to have a free Women Empowered seminar where we're going to focus on the most common threat scenarios women typically face today in our society. There's going to be many techniques. It's going to be amazing. Just save your spot by going to GracieGirls.com and finding Post Falls, Idaho.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. We'll send it back to you guys in studio.
Some good tactics for anyone to have just in their back pocket.
Definitely. A little bit of white out there as we look across the street from our studios. That is the arena parking lot. Not a lot of snow, but enough that it could be tricky this morning.
Yeah, enough, especially you get onto those roads that are right around your neighborhood where nothing is being treated so far, right? And it's not probably going to be treated today. Just something to keep in mind here. Those slick spots right as you are making your way to the arterials. And you can see here where we have seen from snow-covered roads very early this morning. Now I-90 at Argonne, wet roads, but overall a fairly pleasant travel experience. A little bit more slushy and slippery on 395 here as you work through the Meade area there on the North Spokane corridor. So it's going to vary pretty wildly, but generally the farther off of the main roads you get, the more slushy and slippery it's going to be. A winter weather advisory continues through 8 a.m. because of the after effects of the snow that came through earlier this morning and is still falling, at least for the moment, from I-90 from Post Falls into the Coeur d'Alene area. But it looks like here in probably just a matter of minutes, we are going to be done with this snow event. And we were seeing some pretty notable snowfall totals. We saw that heavier band around Rafstrom into the Hayden area where we were getting about 0.6 of an inch per hour. And so, hey, we're right about where we should be with those snowfall rates getting close to around 2 inches. For the Palouse area to Pullman, Moscow, and then as you work your way towards places like Clarkia, this is where we have the remainder of our snow. A little bit of snow around St. Mary's as well. This is going to be for the next about 30-40 minutes or so before things start to retreat to the east and deeper into the North Idaho mountains around the Palouse. So a very small chance for a couple of flurries here through about 9 in the morning. After that, though, we end up with kind of what we've seen so far this week. Dry conditions. Temperatures will pop up above freezing here for several hours, and we'll see some very light winds, which means our chances for sunshine today are pretty much zero. Now, there will be an opportunity, I think, perhaps for some nicer weather heading into Thursday, but you look off into the Pacific, well, that's our next weather system, and it is going to show up on Friday. Be ready for some more snow for your Friday evening commute, and then some cooler temperatures, but dry weather again this weekend.
Cooler, but we're sitting kind of at average. It's that time of year.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, thank you much.
Well, the Washington State men's basketball team is getting ready for the Pacific Tigers ahead of a huge Saturday matchup with Gonzaga.
After the break, 4 News Now's Sports' Sydney Berger reports from Pullman with how they're getting ready for 2 very different opponents when we come back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Experience the sound, excitement, and fun of the Rod Stewart Hybrid Tribute live on one magical night at Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, February 20th. Visit cdacasino.com for tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
Clog drains are a huge problem and can cost thousands. With Mainstream, you can prevent clogs before they happen. There's no better time than now to call Mainstream and ask about our 83 or it's free drain clearing special. For just $83, we'll send a technician to your home to clear your drain. And if for some reason we can't get it, it's free. With over 20 years of experience, the expert technicians at Mainstream can restore the flow. Call Mainstream today or visit us at mainstreamhomeservices.com to take advantage of this limited time deal.
Donating your vehicle to UGM Motors is easy.
When you drop off a vehicle, you have to sign a paper of, I donated this vehicle, and that was the hardest part. And I didn't have to fill it out. They filled it out for me and had me sign it.
Your car, truck, RV, or motorcycle will provide food, shelter, job training, and recovery services at Union Gospel Mission.
I think it's a great service to the community.
Call 509-327-HELP to schedule a free pickup today.
Looks like this will be your last year with season tickets, huh? Let's iron out this big mess. Yeah.
I'm calling the swap team.
At Craig Swap & Associates, we want to make sure that you're really winning.
One call, that's all. 509-999-9999.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time, so we can get you back up and running fast. Call or book online today.
Hot Tub, Hot Tub, Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2025 inventory. Friday through Sunday. Kootenai County Fairgrounds, Coeur d'Alene. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2025 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Kootenai County Fairgrounds, Coeur d'Alene. Free admission. Free parking. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Experience the sound, excitement, and fun of the Rod Stewart Hybrid Tribute live on one magical night at Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, February 20th. Visit cdacasino.com for tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
Washington State has spent virtually their entire season being the underdogs, and they'll finally get to flip that script with a game this Thursday against Pacific in Beasley Coliseum. But just 2 days later, they're back to being the underdogs when they take on the big dogs in Spokane.
We made a rule today. I mean, we can't say the word Gonzaga for the rest of the week until we play them. So just trying to focus on Pacific. I mean, they're a good team. Obviously, they lost 9 in a row, but anybody can beat anybody in college basketball. So we just want to come in, focus on that. And just that's the most important thing in front of us right now is beating them. So, I mean, obviously, we know Gonzaga's a big game. We want to beat them, but there's something bigger in front of us before that. So we got to focus on that.
Pacific has yet to win a game in the conference, and they have yet to win a game on the road. But facing the Zags on Saturday is going to be Washington State's biggest test of the season.
A physical, aggressive team that continue to just be relentless every possession. I think that's something that they're going to do when we go play them, and we just got to be ready for a full 40-minute game.
The Cougars face the Pacific Tigers here in Beasley Coliseum this Thursday at 6:30. Then, of course, head down the road to Spokane into the Kennel to face the Zags on Saturday at 6 o'clock. Reporting in Pullman, Sydney Berger, 4 News Now Sports.
It's going to be a great game.
That's for sure.
And it's going to be tough to, when you love both teams.
I know. Who are you going to pick?
Both. It's now 6:26.
Donald Trump takes office in 12 days. And before he's back in the White House, he's sharing his goals to potentially acquire new territories. What he's proposing and how people are responding. That's next.
Plus, new details this morning in the Spokane Valley shooting that killed a man. Why police say the shooter is not responsible. As we go to break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, egg shortages and skyrocketing prices. Shoppers are scrambling to find store shelves stocked with eggs.
This is where the eggs normally are in Costco. The only thing that was there was a cart with a couple of boxes of mostly broken eggs.
A surge in bird flu cases is causing egg suppliers to scale back production. Egg prices now nearly 38% higher than 1 year ago. Brooke Jones says she visited grocery stores in the Dallas area in search of eggs.
At Costco, they did not have any eggs at all, other than a couple boxes in a cart, but the eggs were broken. Sam's Club, they also did not have any eggs.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have tips on navigating these egg challenges to get the breakfast you want without cracking your budget. With your GMA First Look, I'm Elizabeth Schulze, ABC News, Washington.
Touch can mean so many things, even for children with moderate to severe eczema. Touch can stir a sense of wonder, can make a ride go smoothly, and make a smile stretch ear to ear. Dupixent can help your child stay ahead of eczema with clearer skin and noticeably less itch. When a touch is all in good fun, Dupixent helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your child's skin from within. Severe allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain, vision changes, or blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma or other medicines without talking to your doctor. Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists. Help your child feel the heal and see the difference. Reach out to your child's eczema specialist today.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. Sign up for the 4 News Now Brainstorm at KXLY.com.
With prices of natural gas and propane skyrocketing, your heating bill is getting out of control. But before you turn down the heat, give the experts at Bill's Heating and Air a call. They have the latest in dual fuel technology to keep your family comfortable and the utility bills low. There has never been a better time to upgrade because now every furnace purchase comes with a free heat pump. So call Bill's Heating today to get your free heat pump while supplies last.
It's time to start the new year with a new look and get big discounts of 15, 30, even up to 40% off during the January clearance sale at Walker's Furniture.
This is one sale our regular customers wait all year for, as over $10 million of overstocked last year model and discontinued items go on sale, with some closeout pieces up to 70% off.
Or 5 years, no interest financing is available.
During the overstock clearance sale this week at Walker's.
If you're looking for an everyday truck like the Tacoma,
or something a bit bigger,
like the Tundra. Colville Toyota has the truck to meet your needs.
Both the Tundra and Tacoma are built to last and provide unbeatable performance in their class.
Loaded with the latest tech, with adaptive cruise control and forward collision warning, these trucks are designed to get you safely to your destination.
Come test drive a Tacoma and Tundra today at Colville Toyota, your small town dealership with a big heart.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
The 4 News Now story tracker is following the stories people are reading about online this morning.
A major conversation this morning, a policy shift from Meta getting rid of its fact checkers before Donald Trump returns to the White House. Facebook, Instagram, and Threads users will see a replacement much like the systems used on X. CEO Mark Zuckerberg saying, "We've reached a point where it's just too many mistakes and too much censorship." Critics say the change will lead to more misinformation. Nearly 4 billion people use Meta's social media.
Well, this morning, we're learning about another fire breaking out in Riverside County, California. The Tyler fire has burned at least 15 acres so far, and firefighters say new fires are popping up as winds continue to reach nearly 100 miles per hour. Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass advises wildfire conditions are expected to worsen throughout the morning. Red flag warnings will remain in place until at least 6 p.m. Some scary scenes out of California. Thanks so much for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Wednesday, January 8th, and we are starting the morning with some slick roads and a little bit of snow out there. Matt Gray filling in.
Yeah, still some light snow falling around the Coeur d'Alene area after a very fast-moving weather system dropped anywhere from about a ½ inch to up to 2 inches of snow in some parts of Kootenai County here this morning. And in Spokane, you can see the snow-covered roads, but it's been dry here for over an hour. Meanwhile, just very light snow right now and improving road conditions around the interstate and some of the bigger highways there around Coeur d'Alene. As you can see, still a little bit of snow right around Coeur d'Alene and the lake, but everybody else is starting to see things really ease up here. We'll continue to have a slight chance of a couple of snow flurries throughout the morning, but nothing that is going to really disrupt your commute any more than what has already fallen. So especially keep an eye on those side roads that have not been treated this morning. Things will be slick and slushy. Still some snow in Pullman and Moscow, but this is all moving out very rapidly. And so by the time we get to 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, things will be dry across the entirety of the inland Northwest, at least temporarily. We'll have a cloudy rest of your day, but there is more snow in the forecast for this week. That's coming up.
President-elect Donald Trump outlining his goals for acquiring new territory for the U.S., and it's not just Greenland.
He also says he wants to rename the Gulf of Mexico. Hannah Joyce at the Breaking Now desk this morning. And Hannah, Trump is doubling down on his push to take over Greenland and the Panama Canal. Does he plan to use military force there?
Natalie, right now it's still in discussion. President-elect Donald Trump says he may use military force to take over Greenland and the Panama Canal.
Can you assure the world that as you try to get control of these areas, you are not going to use military or economic coercion?
No, I can't assure you on either of those two. But I can say this, we need them for economic security.
In the past, Trump said he would buy Greenland, but the Prime Minister of Denmark says it's not for sale. As for the Panama Canal, Panama's Foreign Affairs Secretary said the sovereignty of our canal is non-negotiable. I can also tell you that Trump is floating the idea of renaming the Gulf of Mexico.
The Gulf of America, what a beautiful name. And it's appropriate.
So I just found out that changing the Gulf of Mexico's name is possible, but there's no guarantee other countries would go along with this plan. Many people say that President-elect should be focused on more pressing issues. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks. The family of a man shot and killed by Spokane police officers back in 2023 now plans to sue the city for $50 million. Kerry Jones Hilberg was suspected of shoplifting from a Walmart in North Spokane. When police tried to arrest him, the county prosecutor says Jones Hilberg reached for a gun during the struggle. The county prosecutor's office later determined the officer's use of force was justified and he was not charged with a crime. The family says police are not properly trained in use of force when arriving at scenes like this, citing the deaths of David Novak and Robert Bradley in Spokane. The claim says both men were also shot and killed by police within seconds of them arriving at the scene.
Families who lost loved ones to police shootings in Spokane gathered to protest the way those types of cases are investigated and prosecuted. The protests happen every month and are organized by Debbie Novak, who lost her son David when he was shot and killed by police in 2019. Novak hopes the state legislature will establish a new Office of Independent Prosecutions this year.
We have management and sergeants, people that are in the upper management for the police department, operating under the pretense that lethal force is de-escalation.
David Novak's case is set to be formally reviewed by the new Department of Independent Investigations for a number of flaws.
Spokane Valley police say a man acted in self-defense when he shot and killed another man Monday afternoon. At this point, no charges have been filed. 2 men were detained after the shooting, and both have since been released. Spokane Valley police say this is still a very active investigation, and the county medical examiner's office will release the name of the man who died at a later time.
2 teenagers face charges for a shooting that hurt 1 person in Coeur d'Alene. Police say 18-year-old Fausto Labonte Lovato of Spokane drove with a friend to Coeur d'Alene Friday to buy $60 worth of jewelry. Labonte Lovato met with the seller, 19-year-old Nathaniel Scott Mendenhall, at the 76 gas station on Appleway and Ramsey. Investigators say Lovato tried to steal the jewelry, then Mendenhall fired multiple shots as Lovato and his friends drove away. The friend was shot twice and taken to Kootenai Health. Police arrested Mendenhall and Labonte Lovato. Mendenhall faces assault charges while Lovato faces grand theft. In a story first reported by 4 News Now, the Meade School Board has voted to hire a Seattle law firm to conduct an investigation of the Meade High School football team in light of several lawsuits over hazing and harassment.
This program came under fire when a player came forward alleging harassment and hazing at a football camp. The coach, Keith Stamps, was fired last month after the football season was over. At the time, the district said a new lawsuit revealed more evidence that Stamps was not honest about what he knew of these allegations. As for how much the firm's investigation could cost, well, it's looking like between $175 and $675 an hour.
Good morning, Northwest Times now, 6:36.
Checking back in with Matt Gray, who's in for Mark this morning, taking a look out on those roads. We got some snow covering in some areas.
Yeah, a lot of snow-covered roads across the region, so take a little bit of extra time, slow it down. Still some snow falling on the Palouse. You can see things much drier in Spokane. We'll talk about when the next round of snow shows up. Coming up.
And still to come here on Good Morning Northwest. Do you know what kind of salmon you're eating? Well, are you sure? A new study out of Seattle is raising concerns about salmon mislabeling. Why this is such a big deal when we come back.
Plus, when are the best times of day to drink a cup of coffee and get the maximum health benefits? Get those coffee pots brewing right now. We'll tell you coming up after the break.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
It's back, the Big Boat Show. 4 big days. Come on out, shop and compare. There's something for everyone at the Spokane County Fair and Expo Center. Learn more at SpokaneBoatShow.com.
Our customers love coming to Car Wash Plaza.
I work late shifts. Car Wash Plaza is open 24/7. That works for me.
I feel safe. It's so well lit, and there's security lights everywhere.
Strong water jets cover everything. The roof, the sides, even the undercarriage.
The Central Dog Wash is so convenient, no hassle, keeps the dog clean, and keeps my house clean too.
It's easy at Car Wash Plaza. It's the best in the Northwest.
From solid wood cabinets to designer patterned carpets and Italian-made tiles for exotic looks, Brothers Flooring and Design in Spokane and Post Falls has been helping homeowners discover fun, new products to remodel and improve their kitchens, bedrooms, and bathrooms for almost 10 years.
And right now, to kick off the new year, we're offering 20% off any carpet, luxury vinyl, or hardwood installation. At Brothers Flooring, we make it beautiful.
You've worked hard your whole life.
Now when you need Social Security disability, they make you work even harder.
Paperwork, phone calls, delays, just to get denied?
You've paid into the system this whole time.
And this is how you get treated?
That's when you call 1-800-LAW-0842.
We've helped thousands of people get the benefits they deserve, even if they've been denied.
We'll navigate the system and work hard for you.
Call 800-LAW-0842.
At Parker Toyota, our commitment to you begins the moment you drive off the lot in your new vehicle.
We have more Toyota Master Diagnostic technicians than anyone in the Northwest.
That means our technicians are the most experienced at identifying and fixing any mechanical issues, ensuring that your Toyota receives the care it deserves.
Open 7 days a week. Call or go online to schedule your appointment at parkertoyota.com.
Come on out to the Spokane Boat Show. We've got boats of all types and sizes. Heavy metal, smaller fishing boats, open bow, high-performance ski and wakeboard boats, pontoons, kayaks, canoes, and personal watercraft.
Welcome back at 640. Someone has killed wolves in Washington, and conservation advocates want to find them. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service is offering up to a $20,000 reward for 3 separate wolf poaching incidents in Washington. Since October, someone killed 3 gray wolves in Klickitat and Okanogan counties. Gray wolves are considered endangered under state and federal law. Anyone with information about who is behind it is asked to call the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service tip line. The number is there on your screen. It is 844-397-8477, or you can contact them on their website. Around the Northwest, a new study out of Seattle is raising concerns about salmon mislabeling. Researchers tested salmon samples from more than 100 grocery stores and sushi restaurants throughout the city. Results show that 18% of salmon was labeled incorrectly. Farmed salmon was often identified as wild Pacific salmon, especially on the menu at sushi restaurants. And this is despite Washington state laws aimed at preventing such fraud. So why is salmon misrepresentation a problem? Well, experts warn farmed salmon may contain antibiotic-resistant bacteria due to antibiotic use in fish farms. Plus, people are being overcharged an average of $8.50 more per pound for a lower quality product. The researchers say these findings likely apply to other parts of the country as well.
And I love sushi. That's sad. Anyway, 10-second takeaway. Slick roads. Be careful out there with this fresh snow, especially on those side roads that haven't been plowed yet. We've got more snow that's coming in for Friday.
Well, if you want to enjoy the health benefits of a good cup of coffee, now might be a good time in your day. A new study suggests drinking coffee between the hours of 4 a.m. and noon if you want to reap the health benefits. Those perks include lower risks of type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, and premature death. Variables like your genetics or what you add to your coffee can also make those results inconclusive. But the research did determine if you consume coffee outside of that 4 a.m. to noon window, you aren't likely to see any change from people who don't drink it at all. The study published yesterday in the European Heart Journal is making some scientists consider whether timing patterns should be studied with other dietary guidance. And we are definitely within that window of our coffee drinking.
Should probably have some more.
Yes. Well, this morning, a revolutionary mode of transportation is starting to take off. They're known as electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, or eVTOLs. And they could be the future of taxis. They lift off the ground like helicopters and fly like planes at speeds up to 200 miles per hour. Such a new concept that they've prompted the FAA to create a whole new category of aircraft. Now, President-elect Trump is making these vehicles a priority with the goal of getting ahead of China and embracing the future of flying cars. We've been hearing about flying cars now for decades.
Yeah, I feel like
they're here.
It's the Jetsons happening. Here we go.
Good morning, Northwest time right now is 6:43.
A Post Falls business is making sure everyone has the skills to feel safe and confident in any situation. Allison Martinez is live at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu.
At this academy, there are courses for the entire family, including Women Empowered and Bully Proof. We'll give you a sneak peek coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
The heart work of Joya is that they come in and they don't just see a diagnosis. They don't see a child with Down syndrome. They see a child who is worth investing in, because it's not just about what that child's going to do today or tomorrow. It's about where their life is going to go. Being connected to Joya just gives you a sense that you're not alone. Joya is not just there for Elliot. Joya is there for the whole family.
Planning a trip to 49 degrees north? Make Mistaqua Casino Hotel your home base for an unforgettable ski, stay, and play experience. Store your gear securely in our convenient ski lockers. And after a day on the slopes, relax in our indoor swimming pool, hot tub, or unwind in one of our comfortable, beautiful new hotel rooms. Mistaqua Casino Hotel is located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Visit Mistaqua.com for more details.
Oof. Moving day never goes smoothly, does it? Let's just settle this little mishap, huh?
Who do we always see on the billboards again?
It's the one called That's All Guys.
After an accident like this, you deserve to be compensated fairly for everything you've had to go through. At Craig Swap & Associates, we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been North Idaho's premier flooring shop for over 30 years. From remodels to new construction, they've got your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their expert design team will work with you to find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. They've got the lowest prices. From carpet and area rugs to hardwood, LVP and laminate, if you can dream it, they can floor it. Dream it, design it, live it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
Here at Coeur d'Alene Honda, we're more than just a car dealership. We're family. For the past 53 years, we've been proudly serving our community.
We offer the best vehicles with a nationwide lifetime warranty.
From coast to coast, we've got you covered.
Whether you're looking for an affordable used car, we're looking to upgrade to a new Honda. We're here to make the process simple and stress-free.
It's not just about selling cars.
We give back to local charities and support our community.
And don't forget about our lifetime warranty.
4 News Now is brought to you by Car Wash Plaza.
It's now 6:46. Post Falls Business teaches self-defense tactics to people of all ages.
Gracie Jiu-Jitsu classes teaches things like bully proof and women empowerment, specifically designed to help people feel confident standing up to the strongest of people. Allison Martinez is live this morning at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu in Post Falls to learn more about the school and what it has to offer. Good morning, Allison.
Good morning. I'm joined by Hernando this morning. He is the owner and instructor here at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. And you guys have so many programs perfect for any age. We're talking about bully proof specifically. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so the Gracie Bully Proof program is designed to for them to have confidence against bullies, right? With the bully epidemic, from social, verbal, everything online. We want to empower the kids to be able to defend themselves. Bullies, what they try to do is they track someone that doesn't have the confidence. But once they know they can defend themselves, they don't get picked on anymore, right?
Amazing. And we have a very special guest here. We have Nora, and she's been here for 3 years learning all the skills. So I'm going to have you guys take it away for a little demonstration.
Hey Nora, I don't like your haircut.
Stop following me.
What are you going to do about it? Oh, punch. Hey, get off me, get off me. Punch you.
Stop.
Okay, yes. Yes. Okay, don't hurt me. And she helps the bully up.
Amazing. That was so impressive. Great job, Nora. I love that you ended it with a sweet little pinky promise, too. That was amazing. Now, you're going to tell us a little bit about the 5 rules of engagement. I'll have you start.
Avoid the fight at all cost.
Awesome. What's number 2?
If physically attacked, defend yourself.
Awesome. Good job. What's number 3?
If verbally attacked, follow the 3 T steps: talk, tell, tackle.
That's amazing. What's number 4?
Never punch or kick the bully. Establish control and negotiate.
Awesome. And the last one, number 5?
When applying submissions, use minimal force and negotiate.
Awesome.
Amazing. Great job. We'll send it back to you guys in studio.
Impressive.
Way to go,
impressive.
Nora.
Yeah.
3 years of teaching definitely paying off.
Yeah, wow. We're dealing with some snow out there this morning.
That's right. Had some snow, got some fresh snow reports in for the National Weather Service. There are some folks who got quite a bit. Colbert, Welpinit, Ratcham, over 3-4 inches. If you saw a lot of snow at your place, hey, use our 4 News Now weather app. Take a pic. Share your weather photos. The best ones will feature during Good Morning America. Slick roads out there because of the snow, even though it has ended across the region. Winter weather advisory continues through 8 a.m. until some of those bigger roads can get cleared out by road crews. So look, take it easy out there in these winter driving conditions. We'll have a slight chance of a flurry through about 9 o'clock, but I think things are going to be pretty quiet for the rest of the day. Well, when are things not going to be quiet again? Well, Thursday, high pressure takes back over, another gray, cloudy day, but our next storm is right around the corner. And so as we head past the morning commute on Friday towards midday, we're going to see some snow in the northern mountains that's going to track to the south here with a cold front. And so for the back end of the day on Friday, we have a chance for more snowy conditions around Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, and the rest of the inland northwest, plus some cooler temperatures, but dry conditions for the weekend. So something to keep in mind there for your weekend plans. But most of all, we're watching the commute for Friday evening.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Tin Roof.
All right, it's going to be another good day. Hey, it's cold out, you guys. Families are freezing. They deserve better than that. Let's show them how business should be done. Hey, you guys, have a great day. Need anything, let me know. Okay, Fixed Rider is free, baby. You know Zach's going all the way this year, right?
Yeah, I do.
Big day. No heat calls, right? We haven't been voted #1 for nothing, you guys. We've worked really hard to earn these customers' trust, and let's show them that we are the best company in town, okay?
Magical moments. Snowy adventures. Warming up. Making memories. A winter wonderland. The perfect close-by getaway this winter is Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Find countless ways to play and plan your escape at cdawinter.com.
It's time to strive and thrive in 2025. Let's go! And crush those New Year's resolution goals this week at Move Fitness.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Brainstorm at KXLY.com.
Hi, I'm renovation expert Scott McGilvery. I know bath remodeling, and I've seen all the gimmicks. Buy now, half off, free installation. This is why I work with Bathfitter. With 40 years of experience and 2 million installs, I trust their integrity. Bathfitter gives you a fair price and sticks to it with a lifetime warranty. You don't need gimmicks, just a partner you can trust. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Your wedding. It can be the most important and joyous occasion in your life. That's why we've devoted an entire event to making sure your wedding day is absolutely perfect. Hello, I'm Tammy Schneider, your host for Spokane's premier bridal festival at the Spokane Convention Center. View elegant runway fashion shows and enter to win over $30,000 in prizes. It's a big event, but then you're planning a very big day.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time, so we can get you back up and running fast. Call or book online today.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
Welcome back. Time right now is 5:53. It's time to get you ready to take on your Wednesday in the morning sprint.
Matt Gray tracking a cold, cloudy day with some snow this morning.
Allison Martinez is live at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu in Post Falls to teach us some self-defense tactics.
But first, Hannah Joy is tracking major fires tearing through Southern California right now.
Robin, according to CAL FIRE, I just learned that a new fire broke out in Southern California, burning at 75 acres. Right now, firefighters are battling not 4 major fires, but 5 near Pasadena, Sylmar, Riverside County, and the largest in the Pacific Palisades. Take a look. New video shows several homes and businesses burning, but 30,000 people are still under mandatory evacuation orders. Officials say because of the high winds, this is really hard to fight.
The fire is being fueled by a combination of strong winds and surrounding topography, which is making it extremely challenging for our personnel that are assigned to this incident.
Officials say this is the worst windstorm in more than a decade. None of these fires are contained. So far, firefighters have not been able to get air support because of the high winds. They are now forced to fight the fire from the ground. For updates on these conditions, tune in to Good Morning America.
Spokane Fire Department and the Washington State Department of Natural Resources are helping communities get ready for our wildfire season. Crews cleared out bushes near the Sans Souci West Mobile Home Park yesterday. They say are extremely flammable. Because of how close they are to those homes, fire crews say one spark could cause the entire park to go up in flames. The Department of Natural Resources says now is a good time for everyone to get their homes wildfire ready. The DNR offers free wildfire ready plans and assessments on its website.
Investigators are searching for whoever's responsible for lighting new fires at 2 apartment complexes on the South Hill. Monday's fires are just the latest in a recent string of arsons in South Hill neighborhoods. Here's a look at where these are happening. Someone set fire to 2 trash cans at the Trestle Creek Apartments off Regal and 53rd and lit a dumpster on fire at the Regal Village Apartments across the street. Less than a month ago, someone set 5 other fires. One of them took out a garage at the Trestle Creek Apartments. Justin DeReuter with Spokane Fire says it's a smart move to keep your bins locked up in your garage if you can. So if you spot anything suspicious or see a fire starting, call 911.
Well, we saw quite a bit of snow around the region early this morning, but the snow, for the most part, has moved out. There still will be some slick and slushy conditions out there as you get your day started. So plan that extra time into your morning drive. Rest of the day actually looks pretty decent. Temperatures will be into the mid-30s, and we'll see mostly cloudy conditions. Look for fog to develop later this evening.
The family of a man shot and killed by Spokane police officers in 2023 now plans to sue the city for $50 million. Carrie Jones-Hilberg was suspected of shoplifting from a Walmart in North Spokane. When police tried to arrest him, the county prosecutor says Jones-Hilberg reached for a gun.
Families who lost loved ones to police shootings in Spokane gathered to protest the way these types of cases are investigated and prosecuted. The protests happen every month. They're organized by Debbie Novak, who lost her son David when police shot and killed him in 2019. Novak hopes the state legislature will establish a new Office of Independent Prosecutions this year. David Novak's case is set to be formally reviewed by the new Department of Independent Investigations for a number of flaws.
Spokane Valley police say a man acted in self-defense when he shot and killed another man Monday afternoon. At this point, no charges have been filed. 2 men were detained after the shooting, and both have since been released. Spokane Valley police say this is still an active investigation. The county medical examiner's office will release the name of the man who died at a later time.
This morning, I'm at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu in Post Falls. At this academy, you can learn self-defense tips and confidence. There are so many programs here, including Women Empowered. You can visit a free seminar this Saturday starting at 3 p.m. You can find me there, and you can sign up at graciegirls.com. We'll have more information on our website, kxly.com.
The North Idaho College Workforce Training Center is expanding its programs to the NIC Sandpoint Center. The hope is to provide greater access to career building opportunities for those living in Idaho's northernmost counties. While the college hopes to expand all its programs there, its initial offerings are primarily related to health care. Bonner General Health tells 4 News Now it's excited for this expansion and hopes to work with the new students soon. For more information, you can head to kxly.com.
And we will be back with a final check of weather this morning as we send you off to a commercial break. Here is a live look across the street from us here at the 4 News Now studios. That is the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena parking lot where, yeah, it's looking slick with a little bit of snow out there. Roads looking about the same.
That's right. Take it slow as you're heading out the door. Matt will have a final check of your forecast coming up right after this break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Welcome to the card for Zags fans who dream big. Get your exclusive Gonzaga debit card from Numerica today.
You would never go years without changing your oil. Did you know not maintaining your water heater can cause serious issues? Sediment can reduce efficiency, causing higher energy bills, leaks, and water heater failure. Sediment also causes bacteria that impacts water quality. An annual flush is the best defense against costly damage to your home, health, and wallet. Right now, Gold Seal Plumbing is offering an $89 water heater flush to keep your home and family safe and worry-free. So call Gold Seal Plumbing today. We're on our way.
Childcare costs are breaking budgets and funding has dried up, leaving families desperate. I'm Kirsten O'Connor. I'll show you the solutions on the way and what's being done to help families right now. I'm Getting Answers, Thursday on 4 News Now.
All right, some snow-covered roads out there this morning, but for the most part, the snow has ended, so that means we will see improving conditions as we head through the rest of the morning. Look for a couple of flurries, maybe a few pockets of freezing drizzle today. Otherwise, calm and cloudy conditions. Friday looks like the day we have to watch, expecting some snow to roll in the late morning to around midday and then continue through the evening commute. We'll see some cooler and drier weather coming up for this weekend.
Well, thanks so much for starting your day with us here on Good Morning Northwest.
Yeah, we hope to see you throughout the morning. GMA starts next. We'll be back with live local updates in just about 25 minutes.